Well, if you're headed out on this Sunday evening, it's overall going to be really nice. Things are much more dry than what I was looking at this time yesterday. There's still a few of us out there that are dealing with some pockets of some heavy rain, mostly in far northeastern portions of Oklahoma and then far southern portions of Green Country, really looking Pittsburgh County. That's where I'm seeing a lot of that. But notice radar. Much calmer than what we had yesterday. And we even have that flood watch that has been cleared for northern portions of the area. We still have the flood watch through 7 o'clock this evening for south of I-40. So make sure that if you do live south of I-40, you're just keeping an eye on those pockets of heavy rain. But I'm really expecting things to be relatively calm as we go through the night tonight. We still could have a few pockets here and there. Here we are at 8:15, still looking at a few pockets of heavy rain, but really the highest chance is south of I-40. So let's look north of I-44. Here we are again, 8:15, just dealing with a couple of pockets. Let me put this into motion as we go through the evening. Notice north of I-44 stays mostly dry. North of I-40, mostly dry. South of I-40, this is where I'm looking that we have that highest chance to see some rain as we go through the evening, even as we go into tonight. But as we go into Monday, look at this. Here we are, 7:30. Mostly dry. Now, this is just one scenario. So if you were with us at 10 o'clock last night, I showed you there's a couple of different scenarios that could play out with the storms that we were looking at for overnight. Again, same idea. This is just one scenario that I'm looking at as we go through tonight and as we go into Monday, especially when you're looking at rain chances. A lot of what happens the next day or even a couple hours later depends on what happens this evening. But with that said, our rain chances tomorrow are much lower than what I was even looking at for today. Today we had an above 50% chance of rain. Tomorrow, 30% chance, and then it drops down to a 20% chance. And even as we start to head into the end of the week, I'm dropping that even lower. I'm actually kicking out rain chances, and I'm looking at some sunshine coming in. And that's actually going to start sooner than some of these rain chances start to clear out. So what I'm looking at as we look at our super 7-day forecast, rain chances hour by hour for Monday. Really a 30% chance for the first part of the day. Then it starts to clear out. We have some sunshine. Temperatures climb into the upper 80s. Then they climb into the 90s as we head through the week. And notice a lot more sunshine starts to come into that forecast as those rain chances come down. That also means that that heat, that humidity is going to be sticking around. So we want to make sure that we're preparing for that now. Drink water, hydrate, take care of your body before all of that heat comes in. Coming up at 10, I'm breaking out a little bit more about what I'm looking at with those rain chances as we head into Monday. And I'm going to show you that extended 10-day forecast.